live? We are live.
Live, I believe. Welcome, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? We are so ready for this weekend because we are geared up here. What do you think, guys? This is John's first time wearing something cosplay related. So
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. On the stream?
No.
Absolutely.
Okay, maybe on the stream, yeah. Maybe on the stream.
Welcome, everyone. How's it going? Please, if you haven't done so, be sure to start talking, chatting away, commenting along with us during this stream. And if you haven't done so, please also like this video and subscribe to our channel because we have so much to do and so much to update you and so much to talk about in the coming weeks. So be sure to do that for Anime Matsuri 2021. Welcome and good evening, everyone. I am Deneice Lee, founder and chairman of Anime Matsuri, and you are here with us at our HQ.
And I am John Lee. I'm the CEO of the convention. It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks for joining us this Thursday evening. This is where we discuss everything Anime Matsuri. We talk about what's upcoming announcements, the planning, and it's just a way for you guys to join us on this journey of putting the convention together.
Yes.
It's about a little under 3 months left to the convention, and it's very busy. It's been very busy around here. Like everyone, we've kicked everything. Everything has been kicked into high gear.
Yes.
The staff and everyone's working really hard to bring you the best possible experience. Right, we want to surpass what you expect, your expectations. So we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a fantastic show. Now, let me share this link in the group.
Okay, I know some of you are checking our cosplays out tonight. Who is your favorite Demon Slayer, character? Let us know. And we do have some characters back here as well. So joining us this evening, it is tomorrow, the U.S. release of Demon Slayer Mugen Train movie. Are you guys ready for that? Oh my gosh, let me know who your favorite character is. I'd like to, inquiring minds want to know. Okay. Heck yes. Everyone so far has been chatting away. It's looking good. Everyone is excited for AM 2021 happening July 8th through 11th. It's coming up. Get your cosplays ready. It is going to be madness. Nezuko-chan! Orihime-chan, yes. Your favorite character.
Yes, absolutely. Tomorrow is the debut, premiere, as you might want to say it, for the Demon Slayer Mugen Train movie. It's been a long time coming. This movie has been dominating in Japan. It's been doing really well over there. And finally, we get to watch it here in the United States.
Yes.
It's coming to theaters starting tomorrow, and I think most people will see it sometime this weekend. Now, if you haven't seen the first season, it's recommended you see it before you see the movie. Right?
You have time to catch up.
Yeah, because the movie follows I guess the story follows exactly where the first season ends.
Yes, it's a direct sequel. This movie.
So I think you would appreciate it more if you actually watch the first season. It's 26 episodes. It's a pretty good anime. UFO Table, the studio in Japan that made this anime, did a fantastic job. There's some episodes where there's a interesting blend of their classic 2D awesome animation with 3D backgrounds, and it creates this really, really awesome effect. Yeah, but you should check it out.
Yeah, the cinematography in there is excellent.
Yeah. So we tomorrow's the movie, and we have a screening.
Several screenings.
Yes, there's screenings in three different theaters, and it's 150 people at the same time tomorrow evening.
Pretty much.
We opened up tickets for our attendees in Houston or people here that want to join us to watch the movie with our staff, and that sold out pretty quickly.
Yes. Who is coming with us tomorrow? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. If you got a ticket to see it with us, because we're doing some giveaways at the theater as well. So
yeah, there's going to be some giveaways. There's going to be some announcements at the theater right before the movie. So it's going to be, it's going to be fun times. This is actually going to be a very busy weekend.
Oh my gosh.
It kicks off tomorrow with the movie premiere, and then it just goes on and doesn't stop. Well, at least for us, it doesn't. And for the managers of our various departments
yes.
on staff.
And our fashion show staff too.
Yeah, that's because as much fun as we're having in the theater tomorrow evening, the very next day is the Kinokuniya event. So between 3 p.m. and 9 p.m. at Kinokuniya, we're going to be out there. It's in Katy. You can find the address. You can just Google it and it'll come up.
We'll post something at the end.
Kinokuniya Katy. And that's that's where we're going to be. We've done this there. We've done this sort of events. Was this the third one? Second?
This is our fourth one.
Oh, the fourth one? Was it third or fourth? I don't know. I can't remember.
I think it's fourth.
Anyway, they've been fantastic. We have a cosplay contest, which you should definitely
enter.
You should enter if you are attending. We'll take lots of pictures and we'll post.
We are
the pictures
maxing it out though, up to 30 contestants.
Wow, that many? Wow.
Yeah, because last time we had 25.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start the cosplay contest a little earlier this time, just in case. But I think there's going to be a lot of more cosplays this time around.
Okay, we're going to be showing anime on the big screen.
Live music?
We'll have live music. There'll be drinks, food, merchandise. There's 2 food trucks there.
Food trucks is a new thing. So we're for our Kinokuniya event happening this Saturday. So there's going to be 2 of them out there.
Yeah, there's going to be food trucks. And there's always a lot of people, and it's always fun because it's outside. We have,
of course, the Tasha Car Show.
Yeah, we have the parking lot, and it looks like it's going to be great weather. So if you are in or around Houston, join us on Saturday for Kinokuniya. I think the all the details and whatnot, it's posted in the Facebook group. On the official group, and if not, I'm going to post up the flyer again before the end of this stream.
For those who we've been getting a couple more DMs, and I think someone mentioned it here in the chat. We are still working on the rollovers. There's several thousands of you. And so it will be done by the end of the month. So for sure, you guys don't worry about it. We are working on the rollovers. And by April 30th, you should be getting the rollover email for your new confirmation code for 2021. Okay?
Yes, that's right. So the rollovers, working on them. They're almost done, which is a good thing. Hopefully everything will be done and everything will be sent out before the end of the month. Okay.
So much going on.
Yes. So now... on Monday, we made another guest announcement this past Monday. Vic Mignogna.
Who knows him?
And he, the announcement was pretty awesome. It was his character, Tamaki from Oren Hosca. And, I don't know about you guys. I don't know. Oren Hosca is...
Hilarious.
How old is that? It's 12 years. No,
more than
8
that.
years. No. I don't remember when Oren came. Let me look that up.
It's been a while.
Quick. Let me look that up real quick. Oren. Let's see.
I can probably look that for you. Have you guys seen Oren Hosca?
That debuted here in 2006.
I said it's a long time. It's been about 15 years.
It's been that long. Huh? That's crazy. Oren, and it's I'm not sure how many. Well, how many of you have seen Oren Hosca, but if you haven't seen that anime, you need to see it. I, I like, I, I know there's people that like subs versus dub anime, and usually I watch every single anime sub. But there's something about that particular anime, the cast and the voices and the characters, were hilarious.
So funny.
On the English dub. Yeah, it's one of the few animes where the English dub
surpassed.
It is so funny.
Surpassed the standards.
The characters are over the top and they're hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was great editing, by the way, of that video.
Oh, thank you.
John did that himself.
So we thought, yeah, it would be pretty funny, if we used Tamaki to, promote Vic, because he did the voice for Tamaki, and we showed him the video.
Apparently,
and
he enjoyed it so much.
Yeah, he loved it. But it's good to have him. This is what, like 3 or 4 years in a row. Anyway, Vic has been to Anime Matsuri, a lot. He's been a great guest. He's one of the guests. He's one of the most requested guests at our convention.
You guys keep requesting him.
So usually going on to the convention, we ask you guys, hey, well, what guest do you want, who you want, and whatnot. And there's a lot of people that still request Vic. I know Vic hasn't. He's most of his popular characters, like Broly and Tamaki and Ed from Full Metal Alchemist. Those shows. Well, I guess Broly's the latest one, but whichever character you like, I guess. You guys keep requesting him, and when you request a guest, we do our best to try to get him. We reach out to them, we invite them, and we try to work somehow with it. Sometimes he works out, sometimes he doesn't, but it's always great when you guys want a guest, and we can invite and we can bring that guest to you, because at the end of the day, that's what the convention is for, right? So we keep all kinds of politics and stuff out of our convention. We're just there to have a good time. If you want all that stuff, there's plenty of time on other than that, weekend to indulge yourself in that stuff.
Right. Actually, speaking of which, I heard the Tokyo Olympics is banning anything politics or religious related affiliation when you're in the arena,
performing as it should be,
in the arena,
as
it
should be. Yeah. It's simple. The people that watch the Olympics watch it for the Olympics, for the sports. We don't. I can't imagine people watching the Olympics because they want to learn something about politics or something.
Or what's the stance on this?
Yeah, or
athlete?
No. There are news channels and there's other outlets for that. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing.
Same thing with us.
Yeah, same in an anime convention. You go to an anime convention because you want to see anime, music, Japanese pop culture, have fun.
You want to be out of the, reality realm.
Yeah.
That weekend. So we're trying to keep that, politics free, during the convention.
Yeah. So, any of the important thing is that
you guys have fun.
Yeah, we all have fun, and it's a big convention center. So if you don't like a particular guest, or that's not your cup of tea or whatnot, then you don't have to go to the guest, to the booth, see him or her.
Yeah.
It's you can just, there's so much stuff to do, right?
Too many things to do.
Yeah. But Vic he has a lot of fans. He always has a long line of people wanting to see him, which is fantastic.
The panel's always packed.
Yeah, I think he's hosting a panel every day, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Mm-hmm. And then he'll have his booth.
Yeah, and then he'll be at his booth signing stuff. And there's some other interesting things that he's going to be doing, but I guess that'll be announced later.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
okay,
that's
that was on Monday.
That was on Monday. Yes, and it was awesome. There's more guest announcements coming.
As a matter of fact,
on
there's
Monday. Yeah,
quite a bit.
yeah. There's quite a bit of announcements, guest announcements coming up. But just keep your, just stick to our social media, and we'll make those announcements as we go, starting on Monday. As a matter of fact, we're making some guest announcements at the Demon Slayer showing tomorrow.
For
but
those lucky few.
so if you're there watching the movie in person, you're going to see the guest announcements that are going to be announced the following week,
Yes.
right? Which is, which is a good deal. So starting Monday, there's more guest announcements happening.
Woo!
Okay.
So much goodness. We're looking forward to it and seeing your reactions to all these announcements coming up too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about the Night Matsuri. This is the festival outside in the park. It has the beer garden. It has the cultural stage. There are going to be some vendors, as in food vendors, not merchandise vendors, right?
Right.
So the outside, that whole area, we're gonna have tea house, and there's a whole bunch of stuff happening. So remember how for months, right, we've been discussing the beer garden, right? Remember, and so everything's coming together. Asahi, Sapporo have come on board as partners to make it happen, which is fantastic. We've been negotiating this for a long time, and they're coming on board now, and we are working on getting some sake tasting,
Taste test.
which would be fantastic too. So this part is coming together. The cultural stage, that is also coming together, because currently it's not finalized yet, but there's a shamisen sensei that's coming from Japan, and there's a kabuki performer that's coming from Japan.
That's what I'm looking for.
And these are Japanese performers coming from Japan, and we are almost done finalizing, just putting the whole thing together. The taiko drummers, there's going to be taiko drum performances. They are local, so they're from here, but the other performers are coming from Japan. So we hope everything kind of like falls in the right place, and everything works out. It's going to be awesome activity out there. It's going to look awesome. But there's something to point out. So initially, we had the night festival, the Night Matsuri, start at 7 p.m. and go to 11 p.m., right? It's 4 hours, right? And because we wanted more of a night thing, right? Now, recently, we've been talking about this schedule, and from what it looks like there's going to be so many people there that we are considering extending the hours. We're not sure if we're going to extend them later,
no,
or start earlier.
I don't
but
think we can do it later because of the park.
Well,
at this time.
Yes. But let me show you something interesting that's going on that weekend also. So as if the AM weekend, right, isn't busy enough. So you can imagine the entire convention center, it is happening there. We have that. It's going to be party till 4 a.m, right? And there's the Hilton Hotel, which, by the way, is filling up pretty fast. So if you haven't booked your room, you should,
definitely,
right? And also, I'll give you another reason why. The Marriott is the same thing, and we have stuff going on in the park and outside. We have a big screen outside. We're going to be showing anime and stuff. Right now, we asked Netflix for permission. So we are working with Netflix to figure out what and we'll explain what comes out of that later. This is all in the negotiating phase. But as if all this is not crazy enough, right? That weekend, there are Astros games, and pretty big ones too.
Baseball fans
so
there.
The Minute Maid Park is going to be jamming that weekend, and let me show you the schedule. Okay, look here. So.
Wow. Does anyone know the Athletics? Oakland in the house.
So
and New York.
Here's what's going on that weekend. This is July, right? This is the July weekend. This is at Minute Maid, right? As you can see, what is happening here?
A lot.
So the Oakland Athletics and the Yankees. I mean, back to back. It is happen. It is going down. Like
Playoffs.
so, it is going to be so busy around there that weekend. Like just get a hotel room and just stay there. So you don't have to go back and forth and you have to find parking or whatever. Just hang out there because
I
it's
agree. Just stay put next to the convention center with us because you might not want to leave the area once you get there. So
that is correct. And you see, this is happening because also the Astros, we're working out a deal with the Astros where the Astros might have a booth at the convention. There might be some cross promotion going on. This is still in the, we're still talking about this. But the point is that weekend, the Minute Maid Park is, I mean, they are on full activity. And we have all that stuff going on there. And if you know, Minute Maid Park isn't a walking distance from the convention
it's
center.
literally a block away.
So there's activities happening
Big
every
block
night
away.
over there, which means that there's going to be a lot of people around the convention center. So the outdoor part, you can imagine there's tea house. They're going to be slammed, right? They'll
Food trucks will be slammed.
the food trucks will be completely slammed. Then what's happening at the park, we have a beer garden there, and you have an anime convention and Astros and the Yankees and the Oakland Athletics. I mean, it's you see where we're going with this, right?
It's jam packed. It's a good thing we increased the outdoor activities this year.
Yeah. So they're considering. So when I say they, I mean other people other than us, because there's many people involved. So we have even the
city,
we have Sapporo and Asahi even asking, hey, can you extend your beer garden hours because there's going to be a ton of people there, and they're planning on bringing way more beer than we did before because they're just everyone's getting ready. We have a big screen outside. Right. So, and this screen is for anime. We want to show anime, but we're considering, showing the game maybe during the game. I don't know. Well, all this is being talked about right now. There's so much that's on the table, but at least you guys know and you have a heads up of how everything is or what's being planned and how things are going to go. It's going to be a crazy weekend.
Might as well throw in all the cosplayers out there along with these sports fans. Rom05, thank you so much. $10 super chat. Waving away an excitement.
Rum Zero, you are the man.
Thank you so
much.
Appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Yes, go Stros. We are for Houston.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a busy weekend, Houstonians.
Yeah, it's going to be a very, very festive weekend. From just
in and out.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
In and outside.
Yeah. Also, now besides the beer garden, I know we talk a lot about the beer garden and the Japanese beers.
What kind of flavors again can we think?
Well, there's a bunch of flavors of. Wait, I think I showed this last time, but you guys can. Let's see. This is what they. Here you go. So there's flavors. There's a bunch of different types of Sapporo. There's the traditional one, obviously there's the the Sapporo beer. There's the Sapporo Pure, which is the light version of the beer. There's the Sapporo Gold, Reserve Gold, and then there's Sapporo Black, which is a dark beer. And then they have the Sapporo Silver. I mean, there's going to be.
Of course, these are all for the 21 and older.
Correct. Now, if you're not a beer drinker and you don't drink alcohol, that's fine. There's going to be a lot of stuff for you too, because besides Tea House, so we have Tea House, right?
There's food trucks and
Tea House. Here you go. So we have Tea House set up there, but besides Tea House, there's also going to be another booth selling Japanese sodas. I mean, like Ramune.
right here.
You guys know ramen, right? Ramen, there you go.
What's your favorite flavor? You know, this has been really difficult to come by. Just saying.
Lately, yeah, because of
Lately,
the
because the shipment situation from overseas. So, and if you guys want and are very, you know, interested, we might be doing a ramen contest again. We might bring that back for you guys. So yes, there's a you know, there's gonna be drinks and snacks, Japanese drinks and snacks, along with this. So there's plenty to do and taste and enjoy that weekend. So definitely outside will be pumping.
yes, we'll be pumping. It'll be very, very festive outside, and it should be, so we can have a big party because we deserve one. We haven't had one in so long. Now, Denise mentioned that the ramen these days is very hard to come by, and the reason for that is I know we've mentioned this before, right? It's the shipping problem. So there is currently, as of now, a shipping problem, and this problem started in China. So to explain, to give you an idea of why and how or what's going on, right?
Because of the pandemic.
Well, yes, kind of. So when the shipping containers, you know, the metal containers that you put stuff into that go on the ship, most of those containers, almost all of the containers, are all in China, going back and forth between China and the United States because China has a bunch of stuff to ship here. People have been ordering extra stuff because of the pandemic. The government has been asking. Just anyway, it's China has most of the containers. They're using most of the containers, and because of that, countries, just any other country other than China, it'd be Taiwan, Japan, Korea, having problems in shipping their stuff here because they have no
US.
containers, or they have very few containers. So, for example, right now in Japan, to ship stuff here, it's so hard to find space
Yes.
on the ship. And because of that, it's driven the prices up. So now if you want to ship something from Japan
Like
on
four
the ship,
times more.
it's so much more expensive. And then some people, right, because of this problem, have gone to like, well, you know, I'm not going to ship by boat anymore. I'll just put on a plane. So they you know, they've just gone to air shipping.
But still, that's expensive.
Well, yeah, because air transportation has gone up now because there's so many people that want to ship stuff by air because they can't get it by boat.
Demand is high.
Demand is high, so air is now more expensive. We have a bunch of stuff coming in from Toho for the Godzilla store,
Good Smile Racing.
Good Smile Racing, Good Smile Company, and just a bunch of
K-books.
K-books, yaoi, hentai, all of these. All this merchandise, a bunch of them, right? They're coming from Japan, and it was so, you can't imagine how hard it was trying to find space. Yes, space for them. Now, on a normal year, like back in 2019, this was not even a problem. You could just ship anything anytime,
issues.
no problem, right? But now the world is being what it is, and all the containers, most of them being in China, and there's not that many in Japan. Yeah, correct. It's just it's so crazy. So we were lucky enough. The hentai, all the hentai merch,
Yaoi merch.
all the yaoi merch, K-books merch, and
Got on the
eStream.
container.
Yes, those have already shipped. All our badges, lanyards, all that stuff have shipped already.
Thank goodness, because
Yeah,
you
thank
guys would
goodness.
be like, without badges and lanyards this year would be madness.
Yeah. So the everything is being, you know, it's very tricky with the schedule, with the shipping schedule right
It's
now.
very tight, yes.
And then the other problem is when everything arrives. So when everything arrives in California, usually they come to Long
ports.
Beach, right? And at Long Beach, it's overcrowded because now there's so many containers coming in from everywhere, right? Most of them from China. And they take forever to just, you know, unload them from the ship and put them on a truck. And most of our nights we spend just going back and forth for, you know, for things like this. And you know, we, as I mentioned, keeping our fingers crossed that nothing is late and everything arrives on time.
You guys gotta like hope for the best because it is very tight schedule with all the shipment going on.
Yeah.
So we've been pretty busy on top of it as well.
Yes. Yes.
And late nights,
Yes.
early
Correct.
mornings.
Now, not everything is coming by ship. Some
Right.
things are coming by air. The things that we need more urgent are coming by air.
Like
But
your super passes stuff.
yes, yes. And speaking of which, yeah, the Super Pass badges are coming by air.
Yes.
We should have them here hopefully very soon. And you should. They are gorgeous,
Gorgeous this year.
gorgeous. And so we're doing our best.
So special.
But it's been pretty busy. It's been so busy because we're trying to do, we're working on the rollovers from last year to this year. We're working on updating the app, updating the website, and at the same time,
Layout, everything.
yeah, just the convention, the 2021 convention business operations, and there's just it's just it's just a complicated year. There's so much happening, and just when you thought, oh well, okay, yes, we're almost, yeah, things are going. Then we have Astro schedule. Oh yeah, we're gonna play games that weekend next to you right there. How do you like that?
And we have that 3-month exhibition at the convention center.
Oh, the Dr. Seuss one.
Dr. Seuss is arriving in our city, actually coming up in May 17th, I believe, until August 17th. And that is a huge exhibition that's taking over the first hall of the first floor of the George R. Brown. So, hence, we moved things ahead of time, a year ahead, pretty much,
Yeah.
of our artist alley, which is, now changed to the 3rd floor. And we're giving you access to that later as well. So, we're extending the artist alley this year, and it's moved to the 3rd floor, but at the same time, it's going to be so much worth it because now we were going to move it for 2022. So now it's a year ahead. It's okay. You guys will get used to it because we had to move it.
Yeah.
There's so much demand for our artists, from artists that want to come from all over the world. And then also, exhibitors space too in the first level of the convention center. And then we have our concerts and production part. So it's a lot of new changes. However, it's good that it's happening all at once this year because you guys will be completely surprised of the experience of what AM has to offer this year and more that you probably haven't experienced before. So that's a good thing. It's something exciting to see this year. Much more than years before. So it definitely working on the new layout and making sure that that's updated for you in the app. Rom05, thank you for so much for another super chat, $5 super chat.
Yes.
Bravo.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Bravo to our team that's been working endlessly too to make this happen. We also, speaking of team, we have people that we are so grateful for, our staff, and they're working hard on recruiting more people under their team. So if you've been interested in being part of the team, please make sure to see Amber's post in our official group. Shout out to Amber, working hard on getting all our departments up and going, making more recruits for our team, and making sure we're fully staffed and hardcore excited for you guys to attend this year. But definitely want to be part of our team. There's staff positions that are going to be opened up for you and volunteer positions.
Yes, they are. So the shipping problems I was mentioning earlier is why things like ramen and just Japanese drinks and snacks and whatnot that come by ship are a little hard to find right now. We hope this problem fixes itself. But as of now, most of the distributors that carry ramen, that distribute ramen to all the stores and whatnot, everyone's complaining that they cannot get space, they cannot find containers, and it's just a big problem. But it's something that hopefully will be fixed, and we'll have enough ramen for everybody.
We are updating the free soul. You're asking where can I join the team? We have a link for you in our. We can probably pin that shortly, but in our official group, there's links to that right now. But we are putting up more on our website shortly about volunteering and being part of the more full time positions at the convention. Yes. Woo! So much going on.
Yes, there's so much going on.
I need a lemonade.
Um,
But by the way, for the Nickzilla, I heard you have never tasted ramen before. It's highly carbonated because of there's a marble that's stuck on top here, and you have to peel this out, and you gotta push it down. And once you push it down, there's there's an opportunity for you to drink from the bottle, and this is a glass bottle, so it is highly carbonated, but extremely wonderful taste.
yes.
So many
yes,
flavors.
yes, yes. Yes, 1 day passes will be physical badges. Everything at the convention is a physical badge. We don't do wristbands.
Wristbands are only for events.
Specific events that either need to be carded or it's an additional cost.
Right, Hentai Fest or something.
Yeah, like that. But the access to the convention, you need a badge. And
Yes.
those badges are... every attendee has one. It doesn't matter if it's 4-day or single day.
Yeah, single days are not sold on the website
Correct.
right now.
Yes, that is true.
So it's only the weekend pass right now. And if you want to access Thursday, guys, because we don't sell single day passes for Thursday at all, then it actually comes with your weekend pass. So it's a 4-day weekend pass. So that's why if you want to be involved in Thursday's activities inside of the convention, of the convention center, make sure that you buy your weekend pass. So pass that information along as well. No single day passes for Thursday. It's only a single day passes for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah. Neon Cat 14 is asking, will there be an age restriction for the Senpai Squad concert? No.
I don't think so.
No,
Only
there
for
isn't.
drinking.
Yes, you have to be 21 and up
To drink.
to drink, but
And there's VIP sections that's designated areas for like VIP 21 plus. That I think you do have to be at least 18 plus.
Yeah, for the yes for that, but just for general attendees.
For attending the Senpai Squad concert event or party, it is additional. I think it starts at what, $20, or what's the price?
Something like that. Oh my God.
Rom05, OMG, $50 super chat. You guys give a hand to Rom05 for supporting Anime Matsuri through the super chats. This is a $50 super chat. I want to volunteer for giant robot maids, he says.
Giant robot maids. Okay, so I gotta go find something.
Gosh, you need to do this.
Well,
again.
okay, so
Wow, thank you so much. We can't wait. I mean, there's so much happening. So definitely the amount of activities that you're gonna see at the convention this year. I mean, we have so many plans in terms of what's going on outside and inside, like we said, but madness, I'm telling you, on different levels. So our team is already, taking it up several notches right now, and also this Kinokuniya events and all these small events that we're hosting, it gives great experience and training for our team in general to be getting you guys excited for more. So definitely get your passes. 4-day weekend passes are available right now on our website. Rom Zero, look at all the claps for Rom Zero and fire. Yes. This is why I love our community so much. Our anime community and you guys are just amazing fans of each other as well. So I love that. Give each other support, and we are a friendly zone as you can say, in terms of what we do on stream versus what we do in person. So I think you guys really feel the energy of our team and our efforts into making this a fun experience for you in time during the convention and outside of the convention. So we've been I think we are the only ones that did streaming like this weekly. Other than maybe during the holidays, we had a couple of time off, but we've been consistently doing streams for you every single week, even during the pandemic. And so I hope that it tells you how much we love you guys and are passionate about what we're doing for you guys at the convention. Oh my gosh, Rom Zero, are you ready for this? Look what John did for you.
How about Tanjiro as a maid? Well, I try to put his maid outfit on.
Oh my gosh, Tanjiro. This is too hilarious.
Wait.
There we go. OMG. Tanjiro as Maid Tanjiro.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. This is hilarious. Get this man a beer, that's right. Marisol, thank you for sharing the beer. Kampai to Rom Zero on the stream here. Woohoo! That is so funny.
Thank you so much, Rom Zero. Thank you so much. Hey, speaking of which, Rom Zero, I hope you're joining us this weekend.
Yes, please come out and see us.
I know, come out. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah.
Yeah, this community. I was talking about the community, how much support and love we all share for each other. So I really appreciate everyone being part of this journey with us.
Yes. Absolutely. But this, the giant made robots you're talking about, we're gonna work something out. I saw Big C was asking earlier if we're gonna have some retro game vendors. Yes, actually, there's 2 or 3 of them right now, but we hope there's gonna be more of them. We're also running out of room and booth space in our exhibit hall, so we have to see where we're gonna put everybody. But retro gaming is something that we want to add to the event, and actually, it's I know Game Over Video Games is always there. And there's a couple more. I'm not sure which ones it's going to be. I think there is also at least one retro gaming panel, which is pretty awesome. And considering that Imamura from Nintendo is going to be there, the creator of Star Fox and F-Zero and Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask, it's going to be a good, it's going to be a good fit. So for anyone that is into retro gaming, I think you're going to have a blast.
Oh my gosh. It's good times. Go ahead.
Let me arcade machines like DDR. Yeah. Pump It Up. You play Pump It Up or DDR?
Get this Pump It Up going. John is a huge fan of Pump It Up, by the way.
Yeah. So we have more more VAs coming to the convention. We just haven't announced them yet. We're doing our best. As you can see, every announcement we make is pretty substantial. So we try to make videos for them and try to, there's a lot that goes into every announcement, and it's just
preparation. Alone is a lot too.
Yeah, but it's gonna be, there's voice actors, and it's just, kind of sucks because what?
Oh wait, go on.
Last year, for 2020, we had so many Japanese seiyuu scheduled to come to the event. And
mangakas.
Yeah. So now
it's questionable.
Yeah, it's questionable. I mean,
because of the travel restrictions, as you
that's the problem. Some people are going to come from Japan, of course, but if you are a voice actor in Japan, or you are just if you are if you work every day, so for example, voice actors need to work all the time, and the 2 weeks quarantine when going back is a bummer. So it's very difficult for a voice actor
Right.
to come this year, even though, I mean,
Japanese voice.
as long as the 2 weeks quarantine
It can be
still,
lifted.
yeah, still exists, is going to be difficult. If it's lifted, then that's a different story. Of
Mm-hmm.
course they will come. But that's the big, the big question right now, the big issue. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's Pump It Up? I don't think I've heard of it. Jo Pedro, you haven't heard of Pump It Up? Well, you know DDR, but you don't know Pump It Up. Look it up. Just look it up. Pump It Up Arcade. Look it up. Yeah. Yeah, the Initial D machine will be there back in 2019. Yeah, that Initial D machine is, well, that's our machine, so we have that. It's back there. Yes, that will be there. There'll be arcade games. Right.
Ju-on Lee, did you ever get anything back on smoke bombs or photo shoots? Not in the convention building,
No,
but
no, he's talking about outside.
Discovery Green.
Yes, we'll let you know. So all those questions and everything.
We're still working on a few things.
Yeah, Discovery Green. We send it to them. When they reply us, we'll let you guys know. But just you know what, the best thing to do, just so we can follow things better, just send an email to info@animematsuri.com and just put your request there so we can reply you directly. Yeah.
Speaking of what happens, permission for, and what's going on that weekend of Anime Matsuri, we have been getting still questions about how, what are the protocols, what are the guidelines. Again, we're going to emphasize we don't know yet until much closer to the event, because things are still changing up in terms of what the guidelines are going to be like. So for the city, for the convention itself as well. So as of right now, we're not going to implement or say anything straight up yet, because it is ever changing. And we're not going to probably release that information until 2 weeks prior to the convention. So hang on tight, guys. But know that Anime Matsuri is definitely happening.
Yeah. And Aurora, the app should be
By the first week
yes.
of May.
Well, by the end of this month. That is the goal. If it's late, maybe a couple of days, but it should be done by the end of this month. That's when the big update, and then you can see everything on the schedule, and you can start planning your your convention time.
I know some panelists have already started, advertising their panels, so that's great. But we have quite a bit of programming on our end that we included for this year, so we shall see you guys much sooner than you think, and be excited, because there's so much going on, guys. We've been talking about it. It's coming. You guys ready? Physically too ready, because it's a lot of walking around during that weekend. For those first timers, there's a lot of first timers apparently this year. I mean, I know families are bringing their nieces and nephews and siblings and whatnot for the first time. Don't get overwhelmed in terms of how big the scope of the convention center is. The convention center is about several blocks of space. It's almost nearly 2 million square feet, guys, of space, usable space. So, and we're talking about, that's just the convention center, not even the outdoor part yet. So I'm just saying, be prepared. Your bodies be prepared to do a lot of walking that weekend, and seeing, and I think it's gonna be a sensory overload. Just saying, be prepared, stay hydrated. That's why you got to eat the food trucks food, and just make sure that you guys are fully prepared for what's to come, because it's gonna be a lot for 4 days, 3 nights, nonstop.
Yes, and
Night and day.
yeah, sure, Sora. is Demon Slayer Exhibition still happening? Not this year. And the reason why is because it is after the movie. The Demon Slayer Exhibition, that entire thing was prepped
for the movie.
for the movie. But now that the movie is coming out before the convention, so the convention is after the movie, everything needs to be changed. So it might, maybe next year, in 2022, and in 2022, it would be promoting season 2. So, yeah.
Can't wait for season 2 too.
Yep.
OMG, I'm stressed out. The songs just make you sad.
Amanda, you're
fine.
You know, AKA Songstress Miku, you're stressed out. Don't be stressed out. Have a good time. You know, this is
usually at this time we're pretty geared up so much that our adrenaline is nonstop, and we do tend to get stressed out. But lately this year we've been, maybe because of the pandemic, we've been much more aware that things just needs to be get done. So we're very focused on that. We're not as stressed this year with what things are going on. And actually, it's been pretty good.
yeah.
So we've been pretty calm about, it's all, in the works. So if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. So many changes going on. Even like I mentioned, the Olympics. I mean, the Olympic stuff. What's going on with that? We would normally be in Japan already about 5 times.
Yeah.
From
This is the first Anime Matsuri convention
that we haven't been to.
That we haven't been to Japan, not even once, throughout the year. So this is crazy.
You can imagine the amount of phone calls and correspondences that we've been doing for Skype and FaceTime, and calling back and forth by phone and emails and whatnot, just to prepare for what's to come for 2021 event. And so it's been a whirlwind in that sense, because everything changed, how things are being committed, being discussed, being negotiated for you guys. Everything changed this year. So please don't mind what's how we're preparing for it, but it's definitely impacting also some parts of what the convention would have looked like for this year. That's why we're going to try to make it up from other things, and so we're working hard on the things that we can bring, make that like experience like overboard for you guys, and so that you guys can be happy to be there. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, that is it for tonight. If you have any questions,
make sure to come this Saturday.
Oh yeah, wait. Let me find that flyer real quick. Oh, here it is.
Yes, we are definitely so movie tomorrow night. Those who are coming to you're gonna be with us. Excellent. We can't wait to see the movie with you guys and do the giveaways, and bring some special guest announcements for you for that. And then for Saturday, prepare for our Kinokuniya event celebration. This is also happening on Saturday, April 24th, from 3 to 9 p.m. And we have all kinds of different vendors and artists, and of course supporting Kinokuniya and Anime Matsuri. We're gonna have a mini cosplay contest. It's a pretty big deal this time, I think, around. There's gonna be anime showing. There's gonna be live music. There's gonna be cosplay, Itasha. There's gonna be vendors, artists, and food trucks as well. So come out to check it out, be part of the hype, and for those who are really looking forward to doing something, this is one way to do it. Support local business like us, like Kinokuniya, and all the other companies that are with us. Figma Worlds, Express Skins, Senpai Squad, Elcor, 6 different artists, Waffle Bus,
Yeah.
Soulside Wings will be there, along with yours truly, Anime Matsuri. So come out this Saturday if you can. That will be excellent, and so in support of what's going on and all the businesses. Okay, guys, we really wish you well. Stay well and always stay nerdy. Good night, guys.
Good night. Good night. See you guys next Thursday.
Bye.
Maybe this weekend.
Yes. Bye.